It's hot.
Yeah, I'm hot, honey.
I'm hungry this morning.
Let's start the day off 05:27 in the AM. Middle Eastern rich oil surplus time. It's all around us. We ain't got nothing, but it's all around us. So let's live like we choose to. I had the distinct pleasure of reading a post that reflected the ever-giving knowledge that I try to drop and give and accredit the youth, like my young wife here. You know, she's green as a blade of grass in certain areas, but smart as a whip in others, you know. Real book educational, you know, huffling, mifflin books and shit like that. As far as worldliness and experience in the actual gray area, I think that's kind of where my cruise control come in on. The post that you put on pertain to that ideal of the things that you want in life, the things that you do in life, and how if one don't complement the other, you're kind of stagnant when it comes to progress. So, do you agree with me? You agree with me?
Sure.
If you didn't agree with me, did you agree with the saying more so than me?
I agree with you.
Okay. Even the clock is right twice a day, even if it's broke. So, and basically, if you narrated what the post was, it was just decide what it is you want to do, write that shit down, make note of it, put that shit into motion, and work on it every single day. Every single day. A relatable post I put out was more or less somebody had the statement that success is never owned, but that it is rented, and rent is due every fucking day. You're always in an effort to achieve, strive, to progress, so you never really are in a place where you can just chill out and just stop or settle until you have reached that plateau. You know, my young boy, it brings a tickle to my heart. He said, I was just asking him, like, what's up? You know, what's going on? How's everything going? What it do? What it damn do? And he was like, well, nothing really, just in the routine, just getting in the routine, you know, school, football, chilling. And I had to tell little fat chops, no. Because routine is complementary of being regular. Okay? He said, yes, sir. Of course, he doesn't understand, but he's now listening because there's more to follow. And I told him, I said, if you are in a routine already at the beginning of the school year, y'all just lost your first opening game. It was a spring game, it was a pregame day. At the point it was a game you played in it, y'all lost. If you are in a routine, that means things are in a groove to where if they stay like it is, you don't make any headway. You don't go any further. You kind of just do what it takes to exist. Never do that, son. Never do that, son. Add something to your routine, and it becomes something else. It becomes something more than routine. It becomes an achievement gaining type exercise. It becomes now something that you do for improvement purposes. Everything that you do, once you start adding something new, improves where you work. So you are now gaining ground. So I told him, unless you have some kind of desire to be average, you want to start finding out if there's more that you can do to better your performance on the football field, if it's that, performing your education, if it's that, you know, you got a little job, okay, well, how about how you get a promotion at your little job? Anything you're adding is going to make things a little bit better, thus ending it from being routine. He said, oh, I got you, which of course in 16-year-old terms means I don't fucking get it. So, but that's the knowledge. He has it, you know, in fertile ground, it'll grow. In fertile ground, it'll grow. So we have to just hope. Fingers crossed for the little guy. Fingers crossed for the little guy. And moving on from that, I saw the footage. It's old footage now, but it just brought back great memories. The little girl who was standing on the table kicking at the teacher. This ain't no little baby. This ain't no preschool. This ain't no, you know, fussy infant or anything like that. This a tall ass, I don't know, 13, 14-year-old girl standing on the desk. Teacher sitting at the desk. She in front of him threatening to kick him as she talked shit to him. I don't know if she was demeaning him or if she mad about a grade or he dating her mom. I don't know what the relationship was beyond a teacher-student relationship. But her anger and behavior towards him was beyond disrespectful. Disrespectful didn't start it. And I'm like, wow. I'm in awe. Because, of course, you put yourself instantly in the position of the adult in a scenario. You see where you could be, you know, either one or the other. You'd have to be an adult and looking at this child like, if you kick me, the gloves are off. I don't care about education that much. I don't care about the thesis. I don't care about the syllabus. I don't care about you learning. I don't care about none of that. If you kick me, little girl, there's nothing in my student handbook or teacher requirements to deal with that. And instantly now I become somebody on the defense and you've attacked me. What? Yeah, I'm thinking of every karate move I've ever practiced as a kid, what I would do to that little girl. If she kicked me in my face as I'm sitting here trying to reason with her, and she's up on the desk. Are you batshit crazy? You gotta be out your damn mind. You know, and then a story. This is a funny story. What grade? I'm gonna say as a senior, in my senior year of high school, at the great Wade Hampton High School in South Carolina. The only one that exists ever, that ever has existed. We had a situation like that, and it still warms my heart and fills my soul to think about it. There was a teacher, cool dude, and when I say cool, not that he would give you grades you didn't earn or anything like that. He was one of those guys, he would call it like it is, and, you know, he respected the fact that you were old enough to listen to how he gave it to you. If it was bad, it was okay if he was like, yeah, this is fucked up. You need to get your grades up, you know what I'm saying? Your grades are going to shit. You need to, you know, buckle down, study this, you do some extra credit homework, you know what I'm saying? Your ass is off the team or something like that. Cool like that. And he taught physical science, I think. I don't know if I can say his name. He's on Facebook, matter of fact. I don't think I'm a friend of his, you know what I'm saying? Don Franklin. Cool dude. There was a student who was also on Facebook. And for whatever reason, I don't know if it was the dude's grades or, you know, he was just he's one of them shithead kids. And if he don't know it, then he know it now. That's what I thought of him. I ain't saying that how he is now, but that's what he was back then. He was a shithead kid, little country redneck dude. And for whatever reason, he was, you know, giving Mr. Franklin shit. And Mr. Franklin was just like, you know, of course, like I said, he cool. So now he's like not teaching professionally. He's just like, hey man, what's wrong with you? You know? And so the dude just like mumbling and just shuffling around. He won't listen, won't comply. Well, sit down. He don't want to sit down. He want to just walk around his desk. You can't stand there and walk around. You're going to distract everybody. He going to stand there and walk. Okay, well, just get out my class. You'll go down to see Principal Green Teeth or whatever his name was. I forgot what his name. It was one of them. He's like, go see the principal. And he was like, I ain't going nowhere. Right? So like, oh, fuck, you know what I'm saying? So I done closed the book. I'm gonna see what happened between these two. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? What nothing else to do, and everybody's distracted, so everybody's watching like, oh shit, what Mr. Franklin gonna do? So he's like, look, I'm telling you to leave my classroom. I'm not telling you again. I'm telling you to leave my classroom. The dude left and came back, if I remember correctly. He left and came back in the damn classroom. So now he's pissed because he's nice. And you know how you can tell if a white person's pissed? They turn purple. He went from red to purple like, he don't know what to do, and he's restricted in what he can do, but he about to throw all that shit out the window momentarily. So the dude now is making up reasons to come back in. He think he dropped the pencil. He's looking for the pencil. You know what I'm saying? And hold on, well, let me find my pencil first, and then I'll go. You know, then I'll fucking go. So Mr. Franklin is growing stronger, or at least it appears that he is. And what he wants to do to this kid now, I'm all in favor of him doing that, and I want to see it firsthand. So, you know, long story short, as he rain blows upon this kid, I couldn't be more excited and more happy to be in that school at that time, because what else does this kid deserve than to get his fucking ass beat? You know, the only thing I wish Mr. Franklin could fight. Mr. Franklin couldn't fight, but he was pissed to the point where he physically wanted to do something about how he's lost control in his classroom and of his class. At least this kid anyway. So he's just like, as like a domestic situation, you know, he just like two-handed, you know, just like, don't get out of my class, don't bring my ticket, son of a bitch. Two-handed, like hitting him on the shoulder, and the kid's like, what are you doing? I wish Mr. Franklin could fucking fight. I really wish Mr. Franklin could fight, because I mean, he could. Oh man, the dude obviously really couldn't fight. He didn't really have the heart, but he was in a situation with somebody who would not confront him, would not combat him, would not do anything about his behavior. So he just took advantage of it, and he just took control of the whole class. Obviously, he don't take his education seriously enough to sit down and learn and listen. So he's just gonna just be disruptive. And what are you gonna do about it? Well, he found out what Mr. Franklin would do about it. He would throw a freaking fist, a hissy fit, and fuss and yell and hit him on the arm. Get out of my damn classroom, you son of a bitch. I hate you. Well, I think he said he hated him. I don't know if he said that or not. But it's, you know, it sounded so domestic, like that's what you would expect to hear. I hate you. I wish you weren't my class. I wish you weren't my student. So funny, but so unnecessary. You don't take some type of stance with these kids. They think they can go elsewhere and behave less like you taught them to. You know, that kid was disrupted. The kid on that video was disrespectful, and it was just it's so bad for teachers. They already get paid shit, and now they got to deal with your shitty kid because you didn't bust their ass upside the doggone head young enough for them to realize you don't behave that way and embarrass yourself and me in public because, you know, you're not getting your way or you want attention or whatever. You know, it can't always be just, oh, well, you're just a kid. No. The kid I'm talking about, he wasn't no damn kid. He could have cut pulpwood somewhere. He could have been working in the fields or something. Like, he's big enough, old enough, and realized he had to come to school and should have known why he came. So, that's a little nugget for you. If I ever teach school, I probably won't have but like 4 or 5 students. But damn it, you know, I'm going to do any and everything I can to show them and teach them. And it's probably I best not do that in the school system. Because if a kid try to hit me, I'm slinging his ass across the street. You can find him when you get there in whatever condition I left him in. Support your teachers. They deserve it.